What would you have thought of Prop L, Mr. Lincoln? So here we are at the great San Francisco City Hall. We're setting up for the Veterans Day, and we've invited veterans to come and enjoy the sidewalk. Enjoy the sidewalk, have food, have a laugh. We can protest Prop L, which shouldn't have been voted on in the first place, but it was. So hi, you're a veteran.
Yeah.
Now, tell me your story in association with the SitLie law and how it's going to affect you.
Well, right now I have a place. I'm not homeless right now, so I mean, still me being able to get out there in the day and communicate with my friends and associate with them. A lot of them are homeless and veterans, and it's going to make it harder for us to have a place to get together. And to be able to sit and talk and have coffee and, you know, whatever.
Socialize, sure.
Yeah.
Have some kind of a social life and a feeling of community with your fellow veterans.
Exactly.
Not feel cut off.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what it's doing, is kind of putting us into a certain class and pushing us back to the back and getting us out of the way for the more touristy type population that's in and out of town like it is.
Yes, that's what I fear. If they're going to profile people by the way they look.
Yeah.
Happy Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day.
How will not being able to sit down on the street affect you?
You won't be able to socialize with your friends.
Exactly, and you're going to feel marginalized. You feel like you fought for your country, and now you're being left in the lurch.
I think you ought to be able to allow a veteran to sit down whenever he needs to take a rest.
For however long you feel like it.
Right. Look good.
So, Mr. Turner, you are a veteran. Tell me how the SitLie law is going to adversely affect you and people like you.
Well, currently I'm a homeless veteran, so would you please tell me where I can sit then? Obviously there isn't any park benches, and obviously there's no public benches, so am I supposed to stand all day?
They want to take away our right to assemble in public.
Well, I have a real difficult problem with that, because you know what? It's not unconstitutional to assemble in public. And that's not what me and my brothers fought to defend, which was the Constitution. So, I really should check the constitutionality about this law. How can it be unconstitutional for a human being to sit down?
I want to thank everybody for showing up for our Veterans Day action. I really appreciate everybody being here together. And usually at Access of Love Community Center at 4 o'clock, we're doing our Know Your Rights Harm Reduction group. And we have a veterans group that meets every Wednesday at 4. And they had some ideas about how they wanted this to go down. And one of the things that we do at Know Your Rights Harm Reduction is we practice knowing our rights. Any medical cannabis event. Yes, you.
You said David.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
One of every medical cannabis event should definitely start with a sharing of medicine, right?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, and one of the ways to protect our rights through the Constitution to be able to share medicine in public is blessing of medicine. And today we're going to experience a new blessing. It comes from a Jewish tradition, and we have a very nice medicine stick to share.
Wow.
There's two things that I'm going to ask people. One is that everybody have their patient papers on them in case we do have any interruption from law enforcement. law enforcement. And two, when you're passing the joint and the medicine stick, we're passing this in honor
Of our veterans.
of the veterans and the spirits of the veterans that are here with us today. So this is a very ceremonial passing of a medicine stick, and I want everybody to kind of be in that place with it.
Just
So-
also those that are to come as well.
I hope there are no more veterans to come.
We hope so. But for
No,
those as well.
that's a good point from one of the folks from our veterans group. Not only should we pass this joint in celebration of the spirits of the veterans that passed on, but in the hope of no more veterans to come, in the hope of peace. So I want to ask for silence as we do this. Michael Goldman is going to do a Hebrew blessing of the beautiful medicine stick that Albert rolled.
All right. Oh, look at that.
Baruch atah Yehuveha Eloheinu melech haolam borei parach kanabazim ha'et hayam. Baruch atah Yehuveha Eloheinu malka ha'shalom em parach kanabazim ha'et hayam. Amen.
Oh, thank you.
Amen. Thank you.
That was beautiful.
Got it?
Yeah, no. You hit it then since you're working over here. Yeah, we let the workers go first. Because if they don't, they never get any. Do they? You know.
You'd be more blown away when it comes that way. To give each veteran a balloon to let go up into the sky, because this is what our veterans... What's going to happen is each one of the veterans is going to say something that they'd like to say to the veterans that have already left, and then they're going to let go of their balloon. This is what our veterans group kind of put together. And then we're going to have the veterans share some wisdom with us. So I'm going to start with Mo and go over to John if there's something that you'd like to say, a prayer or anything of that sort, and then we're letting the balloon go.
No more war.
Cowboy?
My brothers, my sisters, we belong to a 280-year-old chain.
Let it go.
I will not let it break before me. It will not break on me, and I will not allow it to break below me.
My name's Robert, and I'm a vet from the Navy back in '77 during Vietnam. Thank God I didn't have to go and see any actual action. Because the people that I do know that went didn't come back home. So,
Thank you. Thank you. You can let your balloon go up into the sky. Look at them go! Oh my gosh! Look at that! That is so beautiful! Oh, really?
Yeah.
So for folks that don't know, John is our compassionate chef who helps deliver compassion to so many folks, and he is also a veteran. John?
They sometimes grab people at the end of wars and put them on trial for war crimes. But the truth of it all is all wars are criminal.
Right.